Welcome back. We are continuing our Imperial Agent Let's Play, and we have just completed the Dark Temple. We're about to head back to Keeper to report our findings. So, let's go ahead and make a little run through Imperial Intelligence. Well, I believe we gained a level. We have to train at Priya here. Though actually, she doesn't have a little thing over her head, so I guess I didn't gain.
I have some information you may be
I
interested in.
Yeah, I almost gained a level. That's what it was. Okay. Go back to Keeper. And see what's transpired since we stopped the terrorist attack.
We've got wreckage coming down over the city. From that height and at that velocity, the collateral damage alone could cost millions.
If the reactor core was breached,
lives
the
or money?
radiation damage will...
I don't care about the radiation damage, damn it. Get me security footage, communications logs, something we can use.
Shouldn't someone be celebrating our successful return?
Shh, something's going on.
Military channels are reporting in. The Dominator has been completely destroyed.
This sounds
I
bad.
don't think I'm going to like this.
It's good to see you. There was a secondary target. Apparently...
Watcher 2, I still need confirmation. And you, Agent, get ready to move. We need everyone operational.
Sorry, sir. But there were over 3,000 people on that ship. Half of them civilians.
We don't care. We're the
I'm aware
Empire.
of that. Do your job, Watcher 2. Run the numbers.
Oh wait,
Lockdown
that's right.
procedures
We're
are
the
in
part of the
place.
Empire that acts like a
All
government.
traffic has been grounded.
Initial analysis is done. Cross-checking with the droids.
Getting conflicting reports from the Kaas City spaceport. Trying to sort it out.
Nothing could have survived that explosion. All sources confirm casualties are 100%.
Then Darth Jadus is dead.
It couldn't have happened to a nicer Dark Lord.
I'm going to overlook that, Agent. Watcher 3, what are you going on about?
There was an explosion aboard the Dominator. We're not sure about the origin, but it has to be connected to the dissidents. Darth Jadus was leaving on a special tour of the Empire. He brought
Yes,
military personnel, civilians, and Sith to his flagship as part of some grand vision. Now they're all dead.
Yes, I know, his democratization of fear. It was quite motivational, and I was like, you're crazy.
We can mourn the dead later. For now, stay focused on the living.
I just calculated the likely circumstances of each passenger's death. Don't tell me what to focus on.
Sir, we've got a starship trying to take off. Several dissidents from the watch list are aboard. Military squads are moving to intervene.
You'll blow the ship to pieces. I want the terrorists alive and I want their computer intact. You, Fixer, do we have any Sec-M units available?
What? I don't...
The Sec-Ms, the mouse droids. Find one and bring it back now. Whatever ordeal you went through in the Dark Temple, your recovery will have to wait. I need you in the field.
I'm ready to go, sir.
One moment. Fixer!
I have the droid here.
Yep, that's definitely a mouse droid.
Agent, I need you to get to the city cargo port. There's a terrorist ship attempting to take off. Take the mouse droid and deliver it into one of the ship's maintenance conduits. With the droid aboard, we can disable the hyperdrive and download its computer contents.
Let me stow away. I'll handle the terrorists personally.
No. I appreciate the sentiment, but it's too risky. We do this my way. Get
All right.
going. We need you to plant that mouse droid. Any conduit on the ship's outer hull should do. And when you're back, we have things to discuss.
Oh, we always do, don't we? Yeah, I think the one that's even. Nope, and it leveled. Do a quick training on the way out. We got terrorists to stop. That's one of the more amusing parts of the Imperial Agent, the fact that, yeah, about half the time,
Always
you're somewhere
go for
between
the
James
quick
Bond and Jack
silent
Bauer.
kill.
That wasn't very useful of you.
This concludes our business.
Man, this has been one long day. Alright, let's... I think Humorously, I'm gonna have a really random quest to do
Destination?
at the spaceport.
Enjoy your stay.
Oh, wait. Excuse me. I don't think I'm actually heading to the spaceport proper. I think, yeah, I'm heading to the dockyards. Alright. Zipping along. Jump. That's the Sith Warrior phase. Whereas that, for the Imperial Agent. Alright. Let's handle our business.
Can't live without me, huh?
We have work to do, Khalil.
Want some of this?
Ow. Knife.
Now, dirtbag.
Man, that's kind of an annoying move. It wasn't close enough to loot that one, huh? Alright, let's slip this in. Mouse droid in. No one noticed. No one cares. It's a mouse droid. I mean, who stops the mouse droid, right? I mean, listen to it. Alright. And now I could return to Keeper, but I'd like to... Oh, apparently... Apparently you have to kill them before you put the mouse droid in. Yeah, I gained a level. Pushback. Oh, yeah, that's what gives me the longer tactical advantage. I was complaining about. Hop back on my weird little cycle thing. Zip along. Something just hit me for like 300 damage. That's weird. Bounces. What?
Destination? Enjoy your stay.
Alright, well, that was a really, really short mission. I mean, I think I spent more time traveling to and from it than I did actually doing it. But easily handled. Yeah, it'll turn it off in a... Oh, it turns it off actually really quickly.
Can't live without me, huh?
Some of them it'll let you have it for like a good 35, 40 seconds. Alright. Locker room. Let's see how Keeper feels now.
Welcome back, Agent. Excellent work out there. Absolutely excellent.
The mouse droid has just sent the contents of the ship's computer, sir. I'll send the military to pick up the dissidents.
At least one thing's gone smoothly today. The worst seems to have passed, but don't expect to rest anytime soon.
Do we know any more about the attack?
We're fairly certain the explosion came from inside the Dominator. In all likelihood, one of the civilians on board was the bomber.
Keeper, I'm receiving a transmission. Someone's broadcasting a holo-recording to the entire Imperial communications network.
Oh.
Can we see it?
Patching it through now. I'm going to try to pinpoint the source.
Citizens of the Empire, this is the Eagle. I'm here to tell you that our government is corrupt. When the Emperor signed his treaty with the Galactic Republic, we were promised a new epoch. Glory unrivaled since the first Sith dynasty. Instead, our Empire has suffered. Apathetic moffs and wicked lords of the Dark Council vie for power, while our soldiers die over worthless planets in nameless star systems.
Like Dromund Kaas.
Typical consolidationist rhetoric. Watcher 2, keep trying to find a source for the broadcast. Everyone else start pulling up our files on the Eagle.
Wake me if he says something interesting.
We've been hearing rumors about the Eagle for years, but we never thought he could pull off anything this big. Another mistake.
Anyone who speaks out in favor of reform is kidnapped and tortured by Imperial intelligence.
We don't
This must
torture.
not continue.
The Ministry of
Leave
Logistics
that to the
reports that
Sith.
they can't jam the signal. Everyone in the Empire is seeing this.
A short while ago, a group of defiant revolutionaries destroyed an Imperial dreadnought. 3,000 people were aboard, including Darth Jadus, a Lord of the Dark Council. We chose to strike at Darth Jadus publicly so that every Imperial citizen would know the truth. The Dark
If I was
Council is
gonna
not
democratize
invulnerable.
fear,
We can effect change. We regret the sacrifice of so many civilians, but it was necessary. The Empire cannot cover up this momentous event. Imperial intelligence cannot silence our call to arms.
Get to the point, you piece of filth. What is it you really want to say?
He's coming to the climax. He knows how to put together a broadcast, all right.
Here it comes.
This is only the first step towards a better future. We have agents throughout the Empire preparing to strike again and again. We will not relent until our government chooses strength over weakness, unity over discord. We will continue to show the anger of the people. This is the Eagle. End transmission.
So, our enemy has a name. You think you can deal with that, Agent?
It won't be a problem, sir.
Glad to hear it. We've made mistakes today. We underestimated the Eagle. We were too slow to eliminate the dissidents. We assumed the Dark Temple was the sole terrorist target. But you performed above and beyond expectations. You showed you can handle these people, and now you're going to show us the way forward.
I followed my orders, that's all.
You followed them well. That's discouraging. Well.
I love that.
You are going to head our operation to dismantle the Eagle's network. You will locate and eliminate his terror cells through infiltration, manipulation, and assassination.
My three
I am
favorite
assigning
subjects.
you a rank and designation as suits your new position. You no longer have a name. You will answer only to Cipher 9.
So you're taking away my name and giving me a number?
I promise you won't regret this.
Congratulations, Cipher 9. You earned this.
Cipher 9, huh? Cute. But I think I'll keep calling you Agent.
With the rank come certain privileges, including a degree of operational independence. You may recruit your own operatives, and you will be outfitted with a starship. Watcher 2, you will remain Cipher 9's liaison to base. I assume that won't be a problem?
I have no problem with that.
sir. Glad to stay a part of this operation.
Good. Begin analyzing all reports on recent dissident activity. I want a list of possible terror cell locations within the hour. The Eagle says he's got agents around the galaxy. Assuming he's telling the truth, you're going to be doing some traveling.
There are worse fates than seeing a few new planets.
And
Indeed.
killing people there.
Your starship is at the spaceport. It's been refit and removed from public record. Watcher 2 will upload likely activity centers for the Eagle and his network. Proceed to your targets as you see fit.
Oh. Being given operational control, huh? Well, anything else?
Any final instructions, sir, or is that all?
Be careful of these people, Cipher. Destroying the Dominator was no mean feat. Killing Darth Jadus was nearly unthinkable. But this is our job. Do whatever is required. And good luck.
Alright. So, as I was saying, I'm pretty sure... Like, I haven't actually read the spoilers, so I don't really know how the agent storyline goes. But given the way that kind of played out, my interpretation would be that the Eagle's probably either is Darth Jadus or works for Darth Jadus, because, you know, the whole democratization of fear and all that. When you take a step back, you go, that's... Well, it sounds like Sith rhetoric. It's also terrorist rhetoric. So, you know, a Sith creating a terror cell to attack the Empire sounds like a great way to spread terror to the heart of everyone in the Empire.
Cipher 9. It's going to be a while before I'm used to saying that. Looks like we've got a moment of calm. How are you handling everything?
Oh.
I was going to ask you the same question.
I appreciate the concern. Honestly, I don't know. The situation with the Dominator shook me. How is it that I can torture a colleague without feeling a thing? But 3,000 dead strangers is too much to handle?
The work here, it deadens the conscience. I've seen enough to know that.
Normally, I'm fine with that. Anyway, I shouldn't bother you with this. I've been monitoring you for too long. I'm starting to presume an intimacy that doesn't really exist.
Oh, you can go ahead.
Assume as much intimacy as you like. I'm not going to complain.
Oh? What would happen then, though? Where would we end up?
Go off duty for a while, and we can find out together.
You've got a deal. Imperial intelligence doesn't discourage its agents from bonding, after all. And that's all this is about. Bonding in the aftermath of a crisis.
Oh, yes, yes.
And creating a little good luck for a change. Because after this, we're going to need to get back to work.
Oh, hey.
That was nice, Cipher. I'm glad we could spend some time together. But I've got reports to prepare for the Minister of Intelligence, and you've got to go. Our time's up.
If nothing else, it's been fun.
It has. I think it has.
Well, that's... I didn't realize... One, I didn't realize you'd actually be able to sleep with Watcher 2, and I certainly didn't think it'd be something that happened, you know, any time in the prologue. I figured, you know, act... I think the trooper had the liaison you have with them is like, end of Act 1, maybe. I don't know, maybe it is at end of prologue. I forget. I haven't played that storyline in a really long time. Alright, so... Oh, you know what? I can cheat. Outpost. Take me to the Dromund Kaas spaceport. Now we're gonna have to... Oh hey, she got a new ability. Got Defensive Blast. Which, I don't know what it does, but it's new. Means she'll be doing auto attacks less, which is useful. The Defensive Blast... She pulls a shotgun out of nowhere because she doesn't carry one. And increases her armor for 15 seconds. Okay. So because I did Black Talon and never actually went back here, I have this extra quest here we're going to do real quick.
Agent? Lieutenant Melohi, I have gained authorization from Keeper to contract your services for a short time. At this moment, Lord Krass is meeting with the Minister of War to make recommendations for our next moves against the Republic. I've prepared his reports, but he also desires a personal interview with someone involved in the recent fighting.
So you haven't been involved in the recent fighting?
I've been assigned to Dromund Kaas for the past 6 months, and the galaxy is changing quickly. Please, make sure these documents get to Lord Krass in the Citadel in a timely fashion. And remember to show Lord Krass, and any other Sith you meet, the proper level of respect.
Right. Which is very little. Because they're crazy.
Destination? Enjoy your stay.
Actually, I think it's more accurate. When you're talking to a Sith, you treat them the same way you would treat, you know, like a rabid dog or a shark. Wary, don't make any sudden movements, realize they might lunge out and try and kill you regardless. But as long as you generally maintain eye contact and don't make yourself seem like a prey, I probably won't decide to take a bite. Alright, so we need to get our ship, and then we should be able to get, I actually forget where the first land after Dromund Kaas is for the Empire. That's awkward. I think it's... they'll save us? Because the Republic is terrorists. Oh yeah, I think it's they'll save us. I have no idea what the agent does there. I don't even know. I think I only know what, like, I did it with one of my Imperial characters. I don't remember who it was. Somebody puts... Man, it's been a while. It's been a while since I played Star Wars in general, so... there's that. Let's hop on my stop. It'll get me across this part of the area at least quicker. Yeah, I apologize for the extra little bit of jaunting around travel, but... I mean, at least it sort of still makes sense, you know, well, you've been involved in the recent fighting. It's like, yes, I have been involved in recent conflicts overall.
My lord, I have reports from the conflict with the Republic.
Good. Time was running out. Wait, aren't you the agent who was involved in the taking of the Brental Star? Tell me, what were your impressions of the Republic forces you fought?
The Jedi leaders fight exceptionally well, but the enlisted men don't measure up to our own.
They spread themselves too thin, recruit too many to defend too much that is strategically worthless. I thank you for your insight in these reports. If you'll excuse me, I must study them before giving the Minister of War his marching orders.
Okay. That sounded way more like you just wanted me to give you words that you could then associate with whatever you were already going to say. Which means you're a Sith. I was like... because all I really said was, you know, the Jedi are badass. The soldiers, I don't feel they're as good as ours. And you took that to interpret a whole bunch of tactical errors that I didn't even begin to say. Alright. So now we can head to the spaceport. Get our new sexy ship, which... I forget if our ship's one of the ugly ones, actually. Darth Zhorrid? I just want... okay, I don't know why I'd want to go...
Enjoy your stay.
Oh, I think that's because they used to not be connected. Maybe? Darth Zhorrid arrives? I'm guessing that's going to be Jadus' apprentice? I mean, that would make sense, right? Because, you know, Sith Lords have apprentices, and if your Sith Lord gets blown up, and you're an apprentice, you'd want to take charge of the investigation to dismantle the Terra network that supported them. And if your Darth Lord, you know, set it up and you were aware of that, you'd want to be still in the investigation so that you can feed information back. I'm still hanging on that. I think that Darth Jadus set up the, I think he is the Eagle. I mean, I suppose it is also possible that, you know, his apprentice may have set him up or something like that. So, though, I think it is just very unlikely that Darth Jadus died in a random terrorist attack. Mostly narrativistically. It just wouldn't make a lot of sense to create a character, give a really cool design, all that stuff to it, and then just be like, well, he died randomly. Why? Because violence. interesting message, but not like philosophically, but not necessarily narrativistically. All right. I apparently got lost in the spaceport? Oh. Man, that feels kind of sad. So we go down here. I really should have used my mount. It would have been like way faster. There's the button. Do the Imperial Agent Tower. Alright. My ship's up these stairs, I guess? I guess so. Oh, yeah, the Imperial Agent does have the Aston Martin of the ships. It's badass. That's the ship I thought it was, yeah. Does look awesome. Like that suave, sexy yacht that happens to also be a battleship. Granted, the giant guns on the side don't really say yacht, but... It kind of looks like the ship that Queen Amidala had in Phantom Menace, which was like, you know, a royal transport. So this does not look like a battleship, but it is. Okay. Ah.
Oh, I mean, greetings. I am 2VR8, factotum droid for this vessel. You must be my new master.
Factotum droid.
Kind new master.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. What's your function aboard my ship?
I am programmed for a wide array of tasks, including but not limited to meal preparation, ship maintenance, janitorial duty, and etiquette. Welcome aboard the X-70B Phantom, an experimental prototype resembling a luxury shuttle that conceals the combat capabilities of a heavy starfighter.
Oh, I like that.
You'll find all of the standard amenities, including your own private captain's locker for storing valuables. The astrogation console contains a constantly updated map of the known galaxy. Interstellar communications are accessed via the ship's holoterminal. Priority alerts that you may find useful are available from the Imperial HoloNet console. Lastly, the ship's intercom will inform your crew that you wish to issue new orders. Any questions, Master?
Are you at least capable of providing security while I'm not aboard?
I regret I am unable to offer you combat support, Master. Frankly, my chassis couldn't withstand the stress. However, should any errands arise that are beneath your superior status, please do not hesitate to call upon me. I function to serve you. Whenever you are ready to depart, consult the galaxy map on your bridge. It will program the proper astrogation coordinates and activate the engines.
Oh, good. So no one has to actually fly the ship. It sort of just flies itself. Alright. So that's the holo terminal, but let's talk to my crew. Let's get our starship designation.
Flight Commander Pyrul, sir. I hear you're quite the pilot. Just what we need. The Republic grows bolder. Their attack squadrons ambush Imperial targets and disappear into open space. We're struggling to compete.
The Republic's testing our response time, our fleet's strength. We can't display a single weakness.
Agreed, sir. Longer we wait, the greater their advantage. I've scrambled the Kaas 23rd and Dreadwing, but it's not enough. We're forming an exclusive response squadron, the Empire's Fury. According to your skill set, I'm nominating you for squadron leader.
Care to help our fleet rout the Republic?
Get ready to see how intelligence handles things.
Appreciate
Stock
it, sir.
response.
Your call sign will be Night Shrike. Uploading mission data to your ship now. You'll work alone, while the rest of the squadron assists throughout the galaxy. Strike with fury. Strike for the Empire.
So, I'm not really part of a squadron so much as I'm nominally in charge of something that I'll never actually see anyone from. And technically I am now Cipher Agent Seven-ten. Order of Revan. Oh, this is for giving the mask. You've done a great service for us, but the restoration of Revan's masks us is a greater still. Fear, however, can remain in the hands of indefinitely. So, the mask will eventually... And I should follow the path of Revan. Yep. And I sold something for cash. Yay me. Alright. What's that? Is that Cleo? That's Cleo. So, let's turn on the holo terminal.
Nice digs. Think you got a message on that thing.
Download and begin playback.
Cipher 9, intelligence is finalizing your target list, but in the meantime, there's a formality we need to address. With Darth Jadus' demise, his seat on the Dark Council has opened. It will be filled by his daughter and sole apprentice, Darth Zhorrid.
Jadus has a daughter?
Lord Zhorrid demands to meet with you. Proceed to Korriban at once. She has authorized your presence in the Sith Academy.
What are the odds she blames me for her father's assassination?
I'll give you 2 to 1. You know how to make friends in high places. Give me a shout if you need something. I'm gonna see how they stock the lounge.
Yay. Alright. Nope, yeah. So, let's take a quick jaunt to Korriban. Everyone's least favorite seat of Imperial power. Dromund Kaas, Korriban. It's only really funny when you see how close they are on the map. The fact that, you know, one of them was in... Like, one of them Revan showed up to. One of them, no one knew existed. Korriban. If a group member falls in combat, you can revive them by right-clicking on their body once combat ends. This is, you know, a useful thing, the fact that everyone can resurrect after combat. Yep. Dead air, I'm dead air. Alright, there we go. So, we're gonna go meet Darth. You know what, I'm actually not gonna do any space missions anytime soon. I just wanted to do, you know, get the call sign. Like, maybe I'll do the space missions as their own video, do each one of them once, but maybe not. I mean, they're not really story, it's more, they're very arcadey. I don't know. Maybe. But most likely not. Alright. Man, this is a lot of just filler runaround. Oh, well, good to know I could choose to do the heroic. I didn't know that you could do those. I don't think you used to be able to. I believe there's a Datacron hidden right here. Well, there we go. 2 extra endurance, just like that. And I learned about Mandalore. Feel the power of intelligence. Ludicrous. You know what? I need to get used to doing that.
Can't live without me, huh?
I suppose I should learn them. Okay, so we need to go meet the... I think I know where it's going to be. I think it's going to be at the top, the tippy top of the area. Yeah, go upstairs, and then we're going to go find the elevator, I believe. Yep. Ah, dang it. Some Scandinavian stuff. Wait, really? Impressive. Sarah slash duck. Alright, let's not do that again. I apparently got pushed right through the floor. Rather embarrassing. You go find me a lockbox.
Excellent. I was just wondering what I could do to please you.
Alright. Oh. There's this thing. That's why I wanted to go that way. Learn about the Dark Council. And let's meet Darth Zhorrid.
Look who made it all the way to Korriban. I think we have a visitor.
Yes, my lord.
Commander, I want to be informal with my bodyguards.
Ah, yes, Lady Zhorrid.
Zhorrid.
You, visitor, don't you find my bodyguards delightful?
Absolutely delightful, my lord.
Excellent. Delightful bodyguard. I have a request.
Go kill yourself?
Yes, my lady?
Kill our visitor, please.
As you wish. He's as good as dead.
I actually kind of doubt it.
Got a little present for you.
Ooh, that hurt.
All going down. One more down.
Well, that was awkward.
Oh, wonderful. My poor bodyguards.
I'm starting to get a little peeved. And a little creeped out.
Okay, you're creeping out Khalil, so...
I'm Darth Zhorrid, Lord of the Dark Council and successor to Darth Jadus. I hear you're investigating my father's assassination. I wanted to see if you were worthy.
The attack was a test, then?
I could sense your feelings during the fight. I think you'll do nicely tracking these terrorists.
Right.
Are you really sure that this eagle killed the mighty Darth Jadus?
Why do you ask?
Because I thought you might know more than your superiors. Jadus believed in spreading fear and anger to every corner of the Empire. He wished to share the ideals of the Sith. Perhaps his ambitions drew too much attention. Any one of his rivals on the Dark Council might have killed him.
You're his daughter. How did you feel about him?
Oh, I hated my father. He taught me to keep my emotions seething inside and show no one. I disobeyed. Chase after your terrorists. Save the lives of your Imperial friends. But if you learn who's really responsible, come to me. I've earned my place on the Dark Council, and I won't share my father's fate. Dismissed.
She's even got a nice, big smile. Oh, that's way too much crazy.
Master, I deliver to you something beyond perfection. You deserve nothing less.
Well done. I don't think I can bamf back to my, Can I? Nope. Nope. Yeah. Goodbye. So how about that, Imperial Death Ball? I mean, I'm sure there's sports in the Empire. I'm sure they're bloody. I wonder what sports are played in the Sith Empire. What is the Sith version of baseball like? Is it played with severed heads? Again, the Sith aren't necessarily gross. They're much more evil. Alright. A little fight. Alright. That's a name. Can I go directly to my ship? Yay. Remember when you didn't used to be able to go directly to your ship? That was one of the most annoying things about the game when it first launched. You have to go from your ship to this extra, like, docking bay to a ship in the docking bay, then to the planet, and then to get back you have to go to the ship, to the docking bay, to your ship. Alright, so let's finish us off with the communication.
This is Cipher 9 to headquarters. You have my target list.
Watcher 2 here. I finished preliminary mapping of the Eagle's network. Your designated targets are terror cells located on Balmorra, near the Republic border, and on Nar Shaddaa in Hutt space.
Oh, Balmorra, not Belsavis. Okay.
I just had a very interesting meeting with Darth Jadus' daughter. Any information on her?
I'm afraid that data isn't mission relevant. Contact me once you've arrived at either location, Cipher. Watcher 2 out.
Well, she was very not helpful. So, with that, I'm going to call that the end of the video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe. I hope you enjoy the next one. And, well, signing off.